tonight we are going to be checking out DefenseCon. This is my first DefenseCon, and I don't really know too much about it other than they release a whole bunch of new ships. And with the release of 4.8, there has been some pretty big changes, like a full wipe. And we're going to go ahead and explore that together. So what we're going to do first is just take a look at the patch notes for 4.8, just to see what has changed. We'll quickly just skim over those patch notes, and then we'll jump into the verse, and we'll go down to DefenseCon and take a look at some of the ships. I know a lot of people have been talking about the M80, and I can't keep all the ship names memorized. There's so many, but I know that there's quite a few that people have been talking about. And so we'll go down to DefenseCon and take a look at those. And I'm very excited about that. So thank you for joining me. Welcome. Let's take a look at the notes. So as you see here, from May 13th, just a couple days ago, they dropped 4.8. And the build information, one of the biggest things, the special note, 4.8 comes with an LTP wipe while preserving only earned blueprints. And this is a full reset of the economy. Characters, reputation, in-game earned ships, and in-game looted items, and more. I am going to miss all of the ships I had in my inventory. I'm going to miss fucking around on the grav cycle. And there's actually a handful of ships I never got to try that I bought. You can go back to some of the previous live streams. I did a whole shopping spree. We dropped a lot of money on ships. Now, one thing I'll say is with this full wipe, I mean, honestly, like, I understand you need to, like, reset the economy. I get it. So, yeah, it sucks, but it's also really good for new players. Puts everybody back on, like, an even playing ground. And, yeah, I feel like I was pretty lucky. What up, Astro? I feel like I was... What's going on, P? So tonight I'm taking a look at DefenseCon. I'm going to go down and check it out because I've never done that before. This is my first con, and I want to check out some of the ships. I'm also just quickly reviewing some of the patch notes so I know what has changed in 4.8. But I feel like I was pretty lucky starting this game off like a month and a half ago, where I was just kind of gifted 150 million, 200 million space dollars, and I was able to just kind of fuck around, buy whatever I want. And I think that helped hook me and get me into the game even more. Yeah, I'll hop into VC in a minute. But one of the things I'm probably gonna miss most is the 890 jump. That was really cool. I like that ship. That was really cool. Didn't get to fly it very long. Wish I did. But let's go down. I know that there's some new stuff. So flight suits are a pretty big thing. I'm excited for flight suits. Yeah, the flight suits and stuff, because like it's the G-force tolerances, I have like blacked out several times flying because of that. So now what you wear in the cockpit now has a direct effect on how well your body handles the forces of high performance flight. So basically your flight suits are going to help you sustain, you know, those higher G's and the higher G flights, so in that way your tolerance is increased and you don't black out. That's happened to me many times. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that change. So refueling, there's like some new refueling ships and whatnot. There's like refueling missions. Like I said, we're just gonna go through this kind of quickly. Ships and vehicles, loadout recovery. So item recovery with the vehicle loadouts. So I guess the item recovery for vehicles changes how ship claim works at a fundamental level. So previously, claiming a ship always returned a manufacturer default config, and any modifications that you had made to it were simply gone. So with this update, you can now save a snapshot of your ship's current loadout at the ASOP terminal. Yeah, so when your ship's destroyed, you get to file a claim, and you'll have a choice. You can claim the manufacturer default for free with a longer cooldown, or you can go ahead and claim with your saved insurance, and it'll be a shorter cooldown. Yeah, it says here too, your custom components and weapons can all be preserved through claims as long as you kept a snapshot up to date. So make sure you keep those up to date. Let's see. Yeah, some new ships like the Drake Ironclad Assault. That's been introduced. These are large logistical and combat platform ships and are built around the use of Drake's command modules, which is going to be pretty cool. So we'll be able to see the new Drake command module. Let's see, the Hammerhead, it's the gold standard, brings the ship's interior up to the level of quality established by more recently built and reworked vessels. It's gonna be cool to go into DefenseCon and check out the interior of these ships. Let's see, some new like hangar services, ship armor, shield balances. Yeah, they're just kind of like, yeah, just adjusting the armor and balance of these shields. Some other things with like weapons and ammos. Yeah, like the sizes have just been like reduced and whatnot. For everybody else, a great new character. 7 new hairstyles, 1 new beard. So there you go. Go update your characters. So the weapons. Now this is interesting. A new FPS weapon is the Ultiflex crossbow. I heard about this, and I don't know if I'm totally sold on a crossbow. It feels, I don't know, kind of like archaic in like a space game. But I don't know. I don't know too much about it, so we'll see. I could probably be persuaded. Let's see. But this is a long-awaited crossbow. I'd love to know how many people have given feedback that they want a crossbow. This is featuring a devastating, shattering bolt with harsh projectile drop. This crossbow rewards skilled aim with immense power. It's near silent firing mechanism. That's pretty cool. All right, near silent. Okay, lets you strike quietly and gain the upper hand on your foes. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay, I would love to be able to try it. Some other ones. Yeah, the plasma grenades are going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited about the grenades because before they like didn't do any damage. They weren't very good, but apparently now this plasma grenade is like a first area denial grenade. So unlike the fragmentation grenades that deliver a single explosive, these detonate repeatedly after landing, unleashing a sustained series of plasma bursts that make the affected zone extremely dangerous to push through. I think that's cool. I'm excited to try that out. Yeah, and there's like some other things here. So I mean, I think there's a lot of pretty good updates that have happened. I'm, sad to lose all of my stuff. So I'll just, I guess, learn how to make money and grind to get it all back. You let me know what you're going to do to get your money back. If you heard that, that was my cat. Exactly. Okay, let's... Got logged out there. We're going to log back in. We're going to join, and we're going to go ahead and jump in the VC and Discord with Astro and see what's up.
Heyo.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am back. It has been a crazy couple days, crazy week. And I'm glad to be back on StarCitizen. Although
I saw you going over the patch notes. Game is not happy.
Oh, people aren't happy?
Game is not happy.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
tell me more.
This is, if I remember correctly, this is actually your first experience of the big 4.x patch. These patches do not go smoothly, and this one's been a little rough in very, very new ways.
Okay.
So, first party invite. Friendbug, yo! He's in PU. Fuck. Friendbug's fun. So, first of all, a lot of the new ships they've released have had some pretty big bugs. They broke the fucking Caterpillar. The Ironclad is in flames right now. The entire contract mission on the back end is just completely destroyed. They're working on it. They've been panic working on it for the past few days straight. The Austin and London teams handing off. But things have not gone smoothly. Granted, this has been better than some other patches. I can name worse patches, namely 3.18. 318 was bad, but shit has still been in flames. There's new shit. The new shit is cool.
Okay.
It's just stuck behind a bunch of bugs. For example, plasma grenades. Plasma grenades, fuck.
Yeah, they seem fucking dope. I'm excited about those.
They hurt. They fuck. The crossbow, fucks.
Okay.
When you can find it. All of the places it spawns are currently experiencing bugs about their loot spawning.
There you go. There you go.
The flight suits, fuck. The new ships, particularly like the M80, very good.
Yeah, the M80 looks kind of dope. And like, I haven't really like watched any YouTube videos about DefenseCon or like really like looking at this patch notes was really like the first time I've done so.
Unironically, you should. You ironically, there have been they released little like in-lore commercials for the ships.
Okay.
And the M80 was like the most pretentious German car type shit you could have ever fucking seen.
God damn it.
And the Starlight was just the cutest little thing. Like they just put so much character into the ships, and I love it.
Okay.
I happen to have most of these ships. I've been shuffling my fleet around, so I can you can just hop in and try a lot of these. Granted, you can also just rent a lot of these for free for yourself. Well, actually, no. Today you can rent the Starlight. You would have been able to rent the Ironclad shit earlier, but
yeah, I saw that there was a schedule.
The one I don't have is the Pitbull, and I will not be getting the Tiburon either.
Okay.
But I can come with you.
Well, I'm heading over to DefenseCon, the convention center, so I can go walk around and look.
Did I reset my spawn? I set my spawn to Area 18 this patch, along with, I imagine, a lot of player base. Yes, and commit die. Also, they added some backpacks to the Blueprint pool. They didn't add ASD backpacks. They made it so that way some ships give you, some Wiggler turn-ins give you blueprints, but not Geist Snow Camo. I am angry.
Oh damn! Yeah, because that looked real good. That was cool.
Yeah, I already got it. Like I fucking hauled ass for this. Got a backpack one of the first times I bothered to check because I ran a few times not checking, expecting to just get the backpack blueprint. But also, have you heard about the Odin?
I've heard about it. I just know the name.
Hang on, Paz. I'm coming out of the hospital in a minute.
Okay, I'm on the tram. I'll jump out and wait for you so we can ride the tram together.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Odin's got some... I think I'll just let you see it for yourself.
Okay. Is that like the super big ass ship, like the biggest capital ship now?
It's not the biggest capital ship.
Okay. But it's like massive, right?
So...
Or just wait until I see it.
Yeah, it is fucking massive. Hang on, no, come back here to the Central Plaza.
Yep.
And I want you to follow me. Hi.
Hello.
I want you to come, like, over here-ish and look up.
Just look up?
Look up. That is the hologram of the Odin. That is to scale.
Oh, that's fucking big.
We can get a closer look at this hologram.
Holy shit.
So that thing is roughly twice the size of the Javelin, which keep in mind is twice the size of the Idris. The Idris is the size of that link in fucking nose piece.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are we going up to the tippity top?
Yep. You should have seen this place in the PQ when they added the hologram. So for the entirety of the PTU, there's this big fuck off, like opaque gray sphere sitting up where that hologram was supposed to be, and everyone was freaking out about it. Like there was a small cult and everything.
Oh my god.
But then they finally say, yeah, no, we're adding it next fucking PTU patch, and God, you should have seen the rush. There would have been 15 people crammed in this elevator trying to get up.
Oh my god.
And of course, there'd be some piece of shit who always hits the center mass button, and everyone storms out the center mass.
Whoa! Wow.
This is the Anvil Odin, the battle cruiser.
Holy shit. That's wild.
Yeah. We suspect this ship to cost roughly high 3,000s. But they're not even selling it like normal. It's got a Founders Club shenanigan going on. So this is the final concept sale. After this, there's no more JPEGs. After this, everything's straight to flyable. So they made a big deal about a write-in competition. So you have to like apply to be able to buy this early on. And I think the idea is to weed out bots and shit who go through the... Most of the way that the bigger ships are sold right now is in waves. They're hull limited. So they say, okay, at 11:25, we're going to release a wave of 500 of them. And those are typically sold out within like 15 seconds because there's a shit ton of bots that wait for the page to refresh it, buy it instantly, as fast as humanly fucking possible. Or actually, no, superhumanly possible. And then they go to resell them on the gray. So they have to write into, weed that out. But we're not sure if this is going to be hull limited because they would have had to tell us like a week or so in advance. And believe it or not, Anvil Day is less than a week away. And we haven't heard hide nor hair about a hull limited sale. I've applied. Nobody knows if they've gotten it yet.
Huh. Okay.
By the way, all this shit is from the last Invictus. So these are Idris T torpedoes.
Damn. Sick.
And this is the Idris T fucking missile turret.
Holy shit. Your chance to even the odds. That's wild.
They say that like it's
crazy.
not you just fucking like kicking a toddler with that fucking thing.
Man, that's
Anyway.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to grind, and the org has been trying to get its feet back out under it. We're planning on running TSG sometime soon, also.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know. I'll be able to let me know in advance. I'll throw it on the calendar, because if it's on the calendar, it exists.
Yep. Right now, we're just trying to... So the only reason we're not running TSG right now is...
We don't have any inventory.
In the words of that one bug from Rick and Morty, who's paying me to yell at this guy?
Wait, say that one more time?
I said in the words of that one bug from Rick and Morty, who's paying me to yell at this guy? Nobody has any fucking money to pay anybody else.
Yeah.
So we're working on that.
Yeah. So speaking of that, what the fuck do you do to get money and get a lot of money fast? You just grind contracts?
Yeah, when contracts work.
Okay.
They've been better than they were before. Day 1, day 2, honestly, you'd be lucky to even see contracts spawning. A lot of the time, you'd open your contracts tab and there'd just be fucking nothing there. It's like a Soviet grocery store.
Oh my god. God damn it.
So
Nice.
There's at least stuff there now. There wasn't stuff there before. The issue is that now there's a lot of these just aren't spawning properly.
Okay.
So when it comes to the current so the best ways to make money historically have been commodity trading, large-scale cargo hauling, which both require big cargo ships. So C2, your Hercules, your Caterpillar, technically, but the Caterpillar's fucked right now.
But he's giving us good information that we need.
And things of that class. That, and then of course you've got your hull B, your hull C, your new ironclads, etc. But again, ironclad.
Okay.
You've got some people run PvP missions. Due to the recent torpedo balance changes, or at least the economy changes behind them, it is now profitable to run an Eclipse and go run ERTs. It is not super profitable, but it is still profitable. That and the last time, or this has been the first major wipe since they really overhauled hauling. So things like Red Wing and Lynx Family Hauling changed and are very profitable.
Lynx hauling
honestly,
contract is 476K. Damn.
Double check the destination. It's also Interstellar. So honestly, a light cargo boat is one of the easier ways to get your foot in the door, grind out a shit of those, or a shit ton of those. Upgrade to something like the Cutlass, a Zeus, something like that. Grind a shit ton out of those and repeat. Mining is solid, especially right now early on in the economy, because ever since they've changed the quantity or the quality system, there's a lot of people right now who are really jonesing to get their hands on some 900 iron.
Okay.
Because they didn't wipe your blueprints. They also added ship components to the blueprint pool. Okay. Shit, we got on the wrong tram.
Jump back on this one?
No, in this one.
Okay.
God damn it, just left. Sorry, it is a reflex to get on that tram initially. But yeah, there's a few ways. They're solid. Refueling is actually shown promise. Because apparently there's 150k contracts, which is whack. Which it amounts to like flying to a location, pressing like 3 buttons, and you're done, and that's 150k in the bank.
Okay.
So far over the course of this patch, I've probably made going on 5, maybe 6 mil. I'm at 1.5 right now because I've been paying people, I've been equipping the Polaris, I've been doing that. But
okay.
I'm at 1.5 right now.
Wow.
Most of that has actually been through commodity hauling and pyro, or commodity trading, with the ironclad, and just trying to survive the bugs, but they're atrocious.
Damn. So you really just gotta grind.
Yeah. Well, it's first day of a fresh wipe, so you gotta fucking hit the deck running.
Yeah, fair.
It's been a damn minute. Also, shout out to Joan of Arcorp in the global chat. Fucking banger of a name. I've seen some other pretty fucking good names, but that's the first good one first new good one I've seen in a minute. Also, you can see the Odin from here, by the way, if you come up to the front.
Oh my god.
You can see the Odin hologram.
Dude, that's crazy. Crazy.
That thing is 800-ish meters long. I don't remember the actual number, but we know a little bit. We know its number of guns, we know torpedoes, we know a few other things. We know its dimensions. We've heard a thing or two about mass, I think. We know it has 7 hangars. Each
7 hangars, holy shit.
Yeah, I suspect they're all of medium size, but we technically don't know. They're probably for more utility craft and things of that nature, but again, if they're medium-sized, you can do a lot with a medium-sized hangar, just unallocated. There's 3 on each side, and then we suspect there's 1 behind the flank. Did I walk us into the wrong fucking thing again? Okay, we're staying in this.
Yeah, you're just gonna stay in this.
We're just staying in this. I'm still not super used to Arcorp.
Yeah, I haven't been back here in a minute, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is for the Central Plaza again. By the way, they added quantum drives. They added military grade A quantum drives to the blueprint pool. You can get those now. So the prices of TS2s, XL1s, and VK is about a fucking tank. The only issue is getting there requires being mastered with Kovalex. So me and Flame have been working on that a little bit. But aside from that, they're actually not that expensive to craft.
I'm just thinking I gotta start playing this like every day for a couple hours. Start grinding to get money.
Now arriving.
It's a bunch of ships down there in the lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
So those are actually placeholders, but if you get a particularly funny server, people will get their ships into the Area 18 plaza.
Yeah.
Granted,
Nice.
they're usually wrecked by the time you find them, but every once in a while you'll catch someone live in a Pisces fucking around for a few seconds.
Welcome to DefenseCon.
Yep, and you can see how this is just like violently American. This is more American than like Invictus, which is supposed to be modeled on American Fleet Week. It's insane.
Escape pods are for cowards. Changed my mind. There you go. Nice.
Well, that's actually like an in-joke with Drake, is they never offer escape pods.
Okay.
No Drake ship has or will have escape pods, aside from the Kraken, and if you don't count the command module.
So does every manufacturer like present a different DefenseCon?
No. So
Or is DefenseCon always Drake?
The DefenseCon is always Drake, because every other manufacturer is allowed at Invictus, which is like the official Navy's fleet. But Drake pissed off the Navy something fierce a couple decades ago and got kicked out of Invictus. So they host their own event in the same lobby like a week after Invictus every year, and it's hilarious.
Nice.
But the fleet was urgently recalled to Earth, so there is no Fleet Week this year. But as you can see, when Drake gets a chance to go, they have strippers.
Yeah. Look at that, 2 males and a female. God bless.
Yeah, which honestly, which I think is really funny, because it categorizes Drake as like violently American and also like fairly gay.
Yeah, I love it.
So
good.
It's a very
So good.
Like, if this is somehow a little bit on the fruity side. Anyway,
Nice.
so over here, you can see this is one of the new offers. This is the Drake Pitbull.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it is Pitbull. People have been talking about that.
It's a new snub. I do not place much stock in it, but it is very good as an LPI token, if nothing else.
Okay.
Over here, however, is one of the big stars of the show, the Ironclad. In particular, the one you see here is an assault variant.
It's huge.
Which I know well enough to show you.
Is heavy gunner or
So this is a heavy dropship.
dropship?
It has significant cargo capacity, but it's a heavy dropship and, you know, a kind of resupply depot, kind of. I can explain. So if we climb up here, you can see this is the cargo bay.
Damn.
This particular variant, the Assault, carries 1,440 SU of cargo. The standard Ironclad carries 2,200.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So back here, this is one of the features unique to the Assault. Are these two little vehicle triple R bays where you can repair, rearm, refuel small vehicles.
Cool.
These two pads back here are also vehicle bays. Normally these are cargo pads, except the Assault turns these to these vehicle triple R pads. You also have a small fabricator here for producing components and things in the field, eventually, when that comes in.
Yep.
And then you can see one of the main features of the Assault, which is, holy shit, they put drop seats on every square inch they possibly fucking could.
Wow.
Seriously, they are everywhere.
I mean, that's good. That's something that you go need.
If we step up into the elevator, we can move up to the engineering deck. Which has access to the catwalk overlooking the cargo bay. And at the very end, we've got us a pair of turrets, another set of drop seats, and a big fuck-off armory. On the regular ironclad, this is replaced with a secure storage room, and one of these turrets is replaced with the tractor beam station.
Gotcha. And they really did put seats everywhere. You weren't kidding.
There's even more over here.
Oh my god. How many people can you fit on this thing in seats alone?
You know how many kids Genghis Khan had? You could fit about half of them in this bitch.
Yep, there's an answer.
Oh, right, I forgot. I keep forgetting about this access, but there's a little ladder access to get you on the roof over here. This doesn't work in 0G, sadly, but you can just kind of get up on the roof and crawl around, and it's great.
Huh, okay.
We will go back up there in a minute, but if we proceed back down this way, we have access to the only airlock on the entire ship. It's also supposed to be a docking, or a docking port, but they don't use it like that. And back here is engineering, where you have access to all of the components, and in the word of Otto Octavius, the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Whoa. That's cool.
Which is ironic, because the life support's bugged on this ship, and it's typically like 30 below Celsius in this bitch. Seriously, they broke life support this patch. I don't know why. Now if we come back to the elevator, we can go up to operations.
Guess what I was asking, yo, do the rooms have air?
Yes, they do. At least they're supposed to. The life support's fucked this patch, so a lot of the times when you fly it, it'll be like negative 30 below, and the air pressure will be somewhere eventually. So you can see this is operations. There's just a shit ton of remote turret seats here. On the standard, there's not this seat, not this seat. The two in front host the roof remote turrets and 2 remote tractor beam stations. Here, it's just all remote turrets.
Wow.
Including this bitch back here. This is also a remote turret. Though this
Yeah.
is the interior one in the cargo bay.
Huh.
Because they
That's wild.
they just have one in the cargo bay. It's great.
Why not? This is pretty cool.
If we come back here, you can see this is habitation.
Yep.
So this is where the crew is supposed to eat, sleep, shit. Probably not fuck, but hey, sometimes they're hot. It's Drake. You know they hide condoms in places. And if we come through here, we have access to the command module deck. So, behold, 80% of the bugs with this fucking ship. This tiny piece of shit right here. This is where you fly the ship, but you can also detach it as its own little escape raft kind of deal, but you can also just use it as its own ship in full. You've got a tractor beam on the chin and shit. But because it has its own quantum drive, the logic's fucked, and every once in a while it'll drop you from quantum for no reason.
Oh, that sucks.
And every once in a while, when you cross the server boundary, it will undock. Even in quantum, especially in quantum, without reason. And you have to either stop and redock to your ship, or, here's the kicker, your ironclad, like the main hull of the vessel, has desynced and has now fucked off somewhere, and you gotta go find it. I hope you didn't mind that 2 mil you just had in the cargo hold you lost. I'm not salty. What are you talking about?
Damn, that sucks.
But if you come over here, this is one of my favorite parts of the ship, is the owner's quarters. not captains. This is the owner of the ship. They ran off with the cigars, but there's typically 2 cigars right here. It's a display ship, so of course they ran off the cigars.
Oh my god. There
and
needs to be cigars there.
There's also this little rotary weapons rack, because of course.
That's cool.
And you even have a little CCTV to see who's on approach.
Nice.
Also, blast shields on the windows, because of course, why not?
Mm-hmm.
They don't work on this version. Never mind. And that is the long and short of the Ironclad Assault. Again, the base variant is extremely similar on the inside. Though it's much more cargo focused. I have the base variant because I need a cargo hauler, and the Hull C was being a bitch. So I upgraded my Hull C to this.
Nice. Let's go check out the M80.
M80. Now,
Yeah.
the M80 is good. If I can remember, I think it's down here. Don't
like
quote me on that. I
Hull
remember taking a
1?
billion years to find it the first time. Hull 1, you said?
I think. Yeah.
Is
Let's-
that from chat? Because I trust chat.
I think I saw it somewhere, Reddit or something.
Also, notice the music fades out, and you're never gonna fucking guess what replaces it up here.
Why? Why?
I don't fucking know.
What? Why? Why?
I don't think this was intended, but it's here. So this is what we got to put up with. Also, there's just a gray market ship here, which is strange because I thought they were like illegal ship mods or something. I'm not sure how they got into DefenseCon, but whatever. Here's the M80.
Here's the M80. That's pretty.
Now,
Look at
whatever
that.
you do not get into the pilot seat. Don't. Do not get into the pilot seat of this.
Okay.
Not this particular ship.
Bug out.
It traps you and you can't get out.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
It just won't let you out. I don't know what else to say. But if you come up in here, you can see this is the extent of the interior space.
Ooh. Pretty.
It does have a bed back here behind. Let me get the main lights on.
Man, that's cool. This is pretty.
Yeah, it's very nice. She fucking moves. Not great. She is heavy. She's also interceptor tuned. But she does move. So she's fast as fuck in a straight line. Pretty much.
Okay.
There's a set of guns hidden up in this bitch here. Right here.
Yep. Okay.
Though these are size 4s, it's got twin size 5s hidden away. It's also got like 16 size 1 missiles here, and an additional 4 size 3 scrolled away. Kind of up here under the thing. And honestly, one of the bigger kickers about this, it's got a small cargo deck. This carries 2 SCU, which is actually kind of useful.
Huh. I feel like I heard a lot online about like people like, oh, I'm gonna get the M80. Like everyone wants an M80.
A lot of people want the M80. A lot of people got the M80. It's about to be, fucking everywhere for the next week and a half.
Okay.
You know how Overwatch is whenever they release a new chick? Yeah. Except it's gonna be worse because these people are gonna be like pretentious about it.
Oh
Nobody's pretentious about the new heroes in Overwatch, or at least not successfully.
Fair. All right, what else do we need to see? What's important?
These not fuck it, we're going to the Tiburon.
Okay.
So you remember the Perseus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just decided to clap back design-wise. And they've released a thing. It is an interesting thing. I'm not going to claim it is the best, because doctrinally, I'm not sure how it's supposed to lay out. Are you carrying an LMG up there, bucko?
Yep, that's correct.
More strippers need LMGs. You can quote me on that.
Honestly, I agree.
More strippers need saws.
It'd be more American. Ain't nothing more American than a stripper with an LMG.
At least it's all the male strippers with LMGs. Like,
Come on, where's the equality? All right, Hall 3. That's where we're going.
yep.
All right, what's the music gonna be in here?
It's also gonna be fucking classical.
Oh my
It's
god.
classical in all the sub halls. I think it's a
my God.
leftover, and they just couldn't fucking change it before patch.
Also, like, how much of the music is AI generated? That's what I want to know.
Next to none of it.
Oh, that's good. That's cool. Ooh.
I don't think they. So this game's been in development for a while. They have all human infrastructure.
Nice.
So you can see here's the Aegis Eclipse. They've done some shit to the Eclipse. Is the door open? No, it's not. This thing normally could carry only 3 size 9 torpedoes, but they've changed it so this can drop dumb bombs as well. I do mean dumb. They're very hard to aim and they always fall short, but a size 10 bomb is a size 10 bomb. That bitch hurts. But we didn't come here to fawn over the Eclipse. We came here to look at this motherfucker.
What?
Meet the Aegis Tiburon, a derivative hull of the Hammerhead, where they ripped out all of the things that make it an excellent fighter barge, and slapped shit like this on it. This is like a size 6 ballistic cannon bespoke on a remote turret. Oh, and it's got a size 10 spinal mount laser weapon. Just don't mind that.
What? Oh. This thing is
It is-
huge. Is this a brand new ship?
It's based on the Hammerhead chassis.
Okay.
So it's not entirely new, but they do have new assets for it. This is also the reason the Hammerhead got a big gold standard glow up. Frankly, it's a luxury that fucking elevator worked at day one.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get dropped.
Yeah, if we come up here to the bow, you can see this used to be the docking port. It is no longer. It is now an armory. A big fuck off armory.
Okay.
Of course, down here would be the bridge as normal. You can see they replaced all of the walkouts to those turrets with these remote weapon stations.
Okay.
All of the big turrets all but one of those turrets has been switched out for those big fuck off cannon guns. They removed the one on the top, so that's just not there anymore. You can see more examples of those little walkout turrets. You can come back here to see an example of the new Hammerhead interior cargo bay. This now here carries 64 SU instead of 32. They left the engine canceller in. I really don't know why. And they also just left this turret back here. This is the same turret as on the Hammerhead. Like, it even still flips you upside down. It's funny.
Huh. Wild.
If we come up here, we can. If I can find the fucking button here. Here's the upper deck of the Hammerhead, which I think did get a glow up, mostly in the fact that they made this fucking gravity generator accessible. But this is the primary engineering bay. This glass used to be opaque on the old Hammerhead model. Like, it was just black. You couldn't see shit. It was hilarious. Anyway, spinning beach ball of death.
Yep, there we go.
Even less subtle than on the Idris. Even less subtle. A lot of components up here, which makes engineering a bitch. You've got the new mess hall. Actually, this did get a little bit of glow up.
Cool.
Somebody locked the fucking pantry from the engineering terminal. That is actually hilarious. And when you come up here, you have access to the other elevator, the main way to get here. Where the fuck is the elevator button? Here.
I can't. This classical music. Oh my god.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. I love it.
Oh my god.
I wish they add this as part of Drake's character a little bit. Like, just every once in a while, Drake will break into classical music with no explanation. Most of the interiors remain the same. It's got a big Idris-shaped glow-up, so that's why all the hallways feel the same. You can see this is also a lot like the Idris crew quarters, but that's because actually the Idris crew quarters is based on this. Where's the captain's? Over here. The captain's quarters also got a big glow-up, which is a damn shame because they got rid of all the funny book titles. In exchange, you have, empty shelves, you've got chairs, you've got swivel table. You've got a marginally better setup back here, but...
Empty shelves to put your things, and then you lose everything.
Yeah, well, before they used to be filled with, like, these placeholder books with, like, really fucking goofy titles, and they were so fun to look over. The Carrick still has them, but I suspect not for too much longer. Yeah, it's just components access. And another engineering terminal. I think the Hammerhead has, like, 3. Polaris gets 1. I don't get it. Yeah, here, let's take this down. So this is supposed to compete with the Perseus in a anti-large combatant kind of role. Where the idea is that if you want to fuck with, like, an Idris or something, and you don't have the Idris or Polaris to fight it toe-to-toe, you get some shit like this or the Percy. The difference is the Percy is strictly better than this in practically every way. I really don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
So, the issue is that this thing has a big fuck-off spinal laser for the pilot to use. But it's a laser weapon, which means that it's going to suck against trying to penetrate armor to damage components. Whereas the Percy has, the big-ass ballistic guns, which can penetrate armor and fuck with components. So you can take out a shield gen, a PDT. Now, granted, this thing will eat your shields for fucking breakfast and then proceed to take your armor HP for brunch. But it does that in less time than it takes the Percy to just put 2 through your power plant and call it a day. These big ballistic guns do help with that to a degree. But considering how we also haven't got this thing to actually play with yet, take all that with a grain of salt. This thing comes out not tomorrow, but the day after.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you have a lump sum of money to spend and you want to be the coolest kid on the block for about, I give it 3 months. You can get your hands on that. Unless you are actually, like, over the moon about it, because we do know the paints for this. And one of them does have a big fuck-off goofy set of shark teeth across the front. It's great.
Oh my god.
It's great.
Nice.
Alright,
what next?
Probably the Starlight.
Oh yeah, that came out today? Yesterday?
Yes, and I have one. It is great.
Oh.
Where do we need to go? Okay, where the fuck is the Starlight? I know it's here somewhere. Guardian, Percy, Meteor, F8, Eclipse, Starlight. Okay. All 4. So the Starlight is a new light refueling ship produced by MISC. Frankly, if you ask anybody who had to deal with the Starfarer, the last refueling ship, the Starlight is the only refueling ship. We like to forget the Starfarer. I don't think you've had the displeasure of being in one yet.
No, I
never changes.
I haven't.
Yeah, I hope that never changes.
Tom says, "Superstar nerds."
Yeah. So you can see this is the Asgard. The fucking. It says it's in here somewhere. This is Hall 4, right?
Yep.
Oh, it is this bitch in the corner. Right. Right. Okay, it's a little hard to see. That's mostly because it looks like every other fucking MISC offering ever. By the way, MDC about to be incredibly fucking useful. It hit the market. Same with the Perseus, actually. You can buy the Perseus in-game now.
Oh, this is the Starlight.
Yes. It's a little refueling ship. You can see it's got 2 big old fuel tanks back here to use. These are components. You can switch them out. They do have stats. That and the refueling boom, which you cannot deploy while the landing gear are down.
Huh.
You're just clipping into the tank. We don't question it. But the boom comes out of this old door, this side door here. It has a bit of an interior. It's not a ton, but it's enough. It also has a shit ton of quantum fuel to use for itself. Like 3 SCU, which is insane.
Oh, there's the bottom.
Yeah.
And this is just like strictly a refueling ship? Like that's its whole purpose?
Yes. Yes, its whole purpose is to refuel other ships, either because they ran out of quantum fuel or because you're explicitly there to boost ranges and increase speeds.
Gotcha. Okay, so like when I almost ran out of quantum fuel last stream, you could, if I did, you could like take this and come save my ass.
Yeah. Though there are also now NPC beacons you can light, where if you are at like 0 on a fuel type, you can light a beacon and it will call a NPC Starfarer to come refuel you.
Gotcha. Okay.
It costs a little bit, but it's not insane. And it only works when you're like at 0, not at when you're at like 5%, practically nothing.
Yeah. Fair.
Otherwise, it'll kind of just yell at you non-verbally and then put it on cooldown for 15 minutes.
Tom in chat says, I've just started playing this game and I'm confused. Bro, me too.
Yeah.
There's a lot. It's a lot.
Have you started playing because of the free fly there, Tom, or are you fresh getting into the game?
Yeah, Tom, you can play the game for free for a little bit, and you can also fly a bunch of ships for free.
Well, that's also why there's fucking servers have tanked, because free fly hit.
Yeah.
Free fly hit. Patch is not helping, but they had to delay the free fly, which is actually like unprecedented. They haven't delayed a free fly before.
Tom says they're fresh. They just bought the starter pack. Well, welcome to the verse.
Good. Well, yeah, welcome to the verse. You've chosen a very interesting time to become acquainted. There's a lot of bugs, and you, like, honestly, 40% of this game's learning curve is learning how to work with the bugs. If you come over here, you can see the new Tailwind flight suit in a bunch of different corporate-sponsored colors.
Ooh, that's cool.
There is a version of Shark Teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I don't know, but there is one version of Shark Teeth. I think it's a Wicklow reward. Or maybe it's a loot only. I don't fucking... I use Omni AFS anyway. That one's a Twitch drop, by the way. If you want that one, you got to get that as a Twitch drop.
Oh, really? Damn.
The yellow-blue one. Or the green-blue one. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
What am I? I don't have any armor on or anything.
Yeah, you're just running an Odyssey.
Yeah, I'm just in a... Yeah, just the undersuit. So, yeah. I guess I am running around in my underwear, technically.
So... Yeah, Tiburon is going to be May 20th. We're not expecting anything new from Crusader or Tumbril this year, but there's a non-zero chance they come out of the woodwork for some nonsense. It's like close to 0, but technically non-zero. And then May 24th is a big day in every concierge member's calendar right now. Because by then we'll definitely know who didn't get owned. By the way, you can rent practically any ship on display here for free for like 48 hours. So take advantage of that to get your feet out under you with money.
I was gonna say, are people renting these for the 48 hours and then going and completing contracts so they make money?
Yes, that's the point. Officially, you're supposed to, get a ship, try it out, see if you like it, then get it. But in reality, no. Fresh wipe, no. People are using this to get economy tours and grind out a shit ton of hauling contracts.
I mean, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Wild. That's cool. That's cool.
So if you want to come back up to the front, you can see this here is a hologram of the Drake Kraken. This is Boat's baby. This is coming next year at DefenseCon.
Okay. Damn, you have to wait a whole year. Shit.
Well, no, they've been waiting a lot longer, trust me. There's two versions. There's the Privateer and the Standard. Privateer is like a flying Walmart, effectively, including the parking lot. And this thing is effectively just, it's a flat top, it's a carrier. It's not supposed to get into a fight. It's supposed to stay away and just kind of keep throwing fighters at you, and the moment you do too much to them, they'll come back, get triple R, and then fight you again. They recently updated the interior of this, or the exterior model and a bunch of shit in one of the Jump Point magazines. And it's looking good on the inside. It's looking very good.
Yeah.
Vote's excited.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Did they I know you could like talk to other players like with voice chat, but voice chat's like always broken, so it never really works. Has that been fixed at all?
No, they're working on it. What they were able to do, however, is they've kind of fixed global. So now with global, you can scroll down past 100 members. Or at least you're supposed to. In reality, you can't scroll at all. But they fixed that scroll cap because that hasn't been updated since they increased the server cap size.
Gotcha.
So now you can scroll past 100 members nominally.
Very cool. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That like, I wonder how, like, just the level of effort for the level of detail of putting this con together, like in game.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, shit.
it's very fun.
Like, how long
the other
did they
big
take
things
them?
the other big things that they've introduced this time are weapons kits. Now they introduced weapons kits last year at Invictus, and they took some flack for them, mostly because they were given a similar exclusivity period to ships, which a lot of people did not like. So this year, all the weapons kits are in the shops instantly. The big names in the weapons kits are all the bomb racks. Though they're bugged, you can't actually do anything with them right now. But they've given the Retaliator, the Eclipse, and the Gladiator. Sorry. The Retaliator, the Eclipse, and the Gladiator, the three biggest torpedo bombers in the game, options to equip dumb bombs on those racks. Size 3s and 5s, the Retaliator can carry like 120 size 3 bombs. It is the largest number of munitions on a single ship right now.
120? Oh my god.
120 size 3 bombs, yeah. They can all carry size 5s, but the Eclipse is unique in the fact that it can carry a size 10, the same munition that an A2 uses. The A2 is 4 of them. The issue is that you can spot an A2 coming because it's the size of Montana. The Eclipse isn't. You're just not going to see the Eclipse coming until you're exploding. It only gets 1 of them. And given how bombs are right now, it's a lot better to accuracy via volume of fire, or at least accuracy via several attempts. But a size 10 is definitely going to fuck somebody up. So the moment that those are fixed, Hathor is going to be in fucking flames. That's why the MDT, or MDC, the ground vehicle with a little PGT on the back, is going to be fucking necessary. Because that thing can intercept bombs in freefall. So it's going to be a big deal to hunt down the MDC, kill the MDC, and bomb the shit out of Hathor.
Fair enough. I just got dinner and I'm so hungry. Is that a foot? What the hell?
What?
What? Come look at this.
We don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
It's DefenseCon. What are you gonna do about it? A few people get mutilated every year. It's part of the fun.
Yep. Wild. I mean, like, I'm impressed by how people, like, especially you and others in our group, like, just stay up to date on this.
Unironically, 80% of it is Board Gamer. Like, he's one of the bigger news YouTubers out there. Granted, he posts probably a little bit too often because he rehashes a lot of stuff sometimes, but that means that you for sure are not missing a goddamn thing he says.
I don't think I've watched any of Board Gamer stuff.
Yeah, you should. That, and then we all also keep up with things like the leaks. We have a leaks channel in the server.
Okay.
We have a news channel in the server, so you can just scroll through that. Honestly, if you want to, set notifications for that so when new shit hits.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I take a look at the SC updates channel, but I haven't looked at the other ones.
Yeah. Here, let me get the claim a default ironclad. Let me clear the bricked one. By the way, insurance has changed. It's very important that you save your insured loadout now.
Okay.
Because otherwise you can and will lose shit like paints permanently. Well, semi-permanently.
Shit, okay.
And by that, I mean they're adding a thing in tomorrow to help you get paints back and other like account-bound ship stuff.
All right, what ship did you pull out? What are we doing?
The base ironclad. We can take it for a spin. At least as much of a spin as it will let us, because again, it's buggy. Very, very buggy. There we go. Like, we'll be able to take this to Arc L1, where I want to use Bajini Point as a home station here. Arc L1's better. Because Bajini Point has no armor shop, it has no gun shop, it has jack shit. Don't. Just don't.
Wait, what is that? A shop to buy?
To buy armor, guns, etc. Yeah, Bajini Point just doesn't have any.
Okay.
There's one here. It's literally like across the sidewalk from your HAB, but it's not at Bajini Point.
Oh my god. I thought you just fell.
Nope.
Damn. That's what it looked like on my screen.
So here, let me go ahead and drop the ramp.
Oh, there's
Sure,
a light.
fire.
Lights turn on. There we go. So it was dark.
And I'll show you around the ironclad base, which
Cool.
frankly I'm going to find a lot more useful. First things first, if you stop here and look up, you can see the unnecessary lip they added to stop you from putting a tank in here. You can put a tank in the regular assault though. Don't worry, it only costs you like $50 more.
What? You can't put a tank in this one?
Yes, because this tiny little corner of the lip is just 2 inches too far, and it will collide with the guns and the torpedoes on the tank and the ballista. It is intentional on their part. They refuse to acknowledge it, but they do it with every ship.
That's annoying.
It's extremely annoying.
That was
Anyway,
like us
you
trying to
see
fit.
how-
That was like us trying to fit the tank in the 890 jump.
Yeah, they fucked with the suspension on those. So you can see how the back panels here look different. They're not smooth. They're corrugated.
Mm-hmm.
That's because these are cargo instead of ship replacement.
Mm.
And see this place back here, it doesn't have the fabricator. It looks a little different, but not much.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If we come up to the top here, hold on. You can see instead of that drop seat area, this is the secure cargo area with the pens. Each of these pens is open from the control panel over there. And each of these doors has like a bajillion health. So it's extremely hard to break into these. And these doors are considered like exterior lock-unlock doors. So unless you're a member of the party, you can't really open these.
Gotcha. Cool.
They all even have these little secret compartments. So if I open them all real quick. If you come over here to like this pen, you can see on the wall, right? Look over there.
Yep.
Oh, it's dark in here. I just don't have the lights on. There's a little secret compartment. If I could hit the button. Here you go.
Ooh, that's cool.
All of the corner pens have it, and it's perfect for a 1/8 SU box.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So the idea is that if you have shit like fangs, or not fangs, but like pearls, each of these has like 8 SU of space. But you can't fit that through here, so the idea is if you have like single extremely valuable items, you can put them up here and keep them safe.
Okay. And then quick, Tom's got a question in chat. He was saying if he steals a ship, and is it supposed to lock itself and he can't get out? They also did there's a new update by like stealing ships and stuff, isn't there?
Okay, yeah. So when you steal a ship, the owner is going to claim it, and when it's claimed, you have like 10 seconds until it's bricked. And when it's bricked, you can't open the doors, its power gets shut off, can't take the components, it becomes a flying brick. it's completely useless.
So,
So
is
if
there...
you stole a ship, the owner's going to go out of its way to claim it as fast as possible to stop you from using it.
Gotcha. Okay. So really, like, I guess there really isn't any point of trying to steal a ship anymore?
Correct.
Huh.
If you want to climb up onto the roof real quick, I'll show you the other thing that you can't really see on the display ironclad. And that is actually a first for StarCitizen.
Oh, this is cool.
Let me just get up to the bridge real quick. By the command modules are interchangeable, both the Ironclads and the Caterpillar. And Drake's likely to introduce future ships with the same command module compatibility. So if I turn the ship on, and I do this, you can see the fucking VLS doors open.
Wait, what doors are those?
The VLS doors.
Oh, this is for missiles?
This ship, for some ungodly reason, carries 10 size 5 torpedoes in VLS cells.
Oh.
Here, if I press this funny button, you can see the torpedo spawning.
Oh, look at that.
And if I press this funny button, you can see the torpedoes spawn out. And yes, you can high off more of these. You can fire these bitches directly to your left or your right side.
Whoa.
They also, you saw them, they all go off at like the same fucking time. No delay, there's no ripple fire, they just go. You can only fire 4 at a time, which defeats the point of the VLS. But I get the point of that for balance, honestly.
Man, that's wild. That's cool.
The Assault has these as well. It has the same number of them, which is kind of surprising, and you'd think they'd up it for the Assault, but whatever. And if you want to, we can try to take this bitch out to Arkel 1.
Yeah.
So that way you can get some guns, get some armor on you, and we can try out the plasma nades.
Okay.
This will be a long and tedious journey, because we're taking the Ironclad to do it. And you'll see what I mean by it's the Ironclad.
Okay.
Buckle the ship down. So if we're having 2,000 SCU cargo space, she can fucking move, at least unladen. When you lay her down, she will, she'll struggle to move. But the moment you throw VTOL on it, she'll shoot up. It's hilarious. By the way, if you do laden it entirely full, it can't actually support its own weight in 1G without VTOL. Which I think is the first ship to require VTOL. For that kind of situation. Not even the Idris does that. So it'll take us a damn minute to get out.
On deck 2. I'm gonna come up to 4.
And there's the first occurrence. Ironclad randomly drops from nav mode. The reason is the lifeboat here, the command module, has its own quantum drive. And every once in a while, the server runs a check and tries to update game logic and goes, wait a minute, you have a quantum drive. Your quantum drive is off. You shouldn't be in quantum mode. Despite the fact that it's not using its own quantum drive, it's using the Ironclads off the command modules.
Oh my god, you're way over there. Oh my god.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna hop in a turret seat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
There it is again. For the folks playing at home, you can take a shot.
Scoop. There we go. All right, I'll be right back.
There's another shot. Should be you, I think. No, you're L4. Crew L5. Arc L1. And there we go. Those of you playing at home, down the whole fucking bottle, because I did not command that undock. It just undocked. And it did that because we crossed the server boundary. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Technically, if you rip the command or the quantum drive out of the command module, it'll stop it randomly dropping out. But we crossed the server boundary and it undocks you. Which also means the Ironclad cannot travel between star systems right now. Like, at all.
All right,
it's horrendous.
I'm back. What the hell just happened?
The Ironclad command module undocked mid-quantum because we crossed the server boundary.
Oh, is that what that thing is floating in front?
What do you mean floating in front?
The command module that's on the left-hand side? I guess it's not floating anymore.
Yeah.
It's attached. That's what you were talking about?
Because it forcibly undocked me because we crossed the server boundary. I expect it to do it one more time on this very short 3-point-something gigameter trip. This happens every time. And it'll probably just drop us from quantum 1, maybe 2 more times on top of that, just for giggles. Yeah, there's another dropout.
I'll tell you what. I'm enjoying a delicious dinner. There's rice and chicken. It is so good. It is from this place that my wife went to with a friend earlier tonight to go get pho. This is so delicious.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing. I am shoving food in my face.
Yeah. So because you weren't here for the full tally, Kaz, that is 3 unnecessary complete stops for just trying to get to Arc L1. 3 meters away. Yeah.
Holy shit.
There was the 2 we encountered, and there was 1 on the way up to Bajini. Yeah, this is why the Ironclad isn't very useful right now. They're pushing a hotfix tomorrow. Actually, technically, it's on the hotfix channel now, which I do plan on trying. But this thing is nigh unusable in its current state. It's fucked.
Tom, what do you mean when you say you added StarCitizen to NVIDIA and made the gameplay and FPS better, but your friend can't do it? What does that mean?
So he means he had NVIDIA optimize his drivers. That's certainly a choice. It's not one I'd trust NVIDIA with at the moment.
Is that like that NVIDIA app and you can like add programs to it and it'll like okay, I didn't do that at all. I was like, fuck that.
It's an option, yeah, but StarCitizen, it's honestly best left unfucked with. Because, like, if CIG can't perfectly optimize their own goddamn game, like, NVIDIA's not going to do it for you. Now, NVIDIA may save you a handful of frames. It may save you 5-10 frames if you're lucky. But it does that at the cost of some micro stuttering and some other performance tanks. It also really adds a shit ton of stress to your CPU, which StarCitizen demands a lot of CPU time. All right, we're down.
I'm good. I'm good now.
Yeah, you're in operations. You can see how it doesn't have those extra 2 turrets.
Yeah, there's oh, you only have 3 turrets? You don't have the extra 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
So these 2 control turrets on the roof and remote turrets on the front. So one of those controls the one on the gantry, the other one controls the one inside.
Interesting.
And then there's a station up front that controls the one on the arm. And there's a 4th one on the command module, which is fucking great. That was the most useful. You can see here, this is a tractor beam that wasn't there on the assault. This is an interior Gatling gun, which was there on the assault.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What's going on, Starship Stoner and Mac? Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome to the stream, boyos. You just missed our only display of the Ironclad, because fuck, I am not pulling that out again.
Okay, what?
Take it
All right, what's the next ship you're gonna pull out?
We're getting you fucking kitted, is what we're doing. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, fantastic. Good. I'm gonna put more food in my face.
First things first, I'm taking all of this off. I did not ask for this. Take the pants off. Okay, that's... The inventory's also been a bit fucky as of late, so do not be surprised if it takes an arduous amount of effort to put on armor, because it keeps trying to put the wrong shit on.
Damn, your character got that fucking junk in the trunk.
Thank you. I know this flight suit makes my ass look big, and I like it.
God damn, you got that ass.
It's the PX.
Damn, you fit.
So this is the Omni AFS flight suit, or armored flight suit. It comes from a old sitcom pack. Oh, fuck, don't keep that.
Oh, they have an armored flight suit?
Yes, you can't get this in-game. You can loot it, technically, but not this particular version.
Hmm.
You can see, so it provides all the benefits of a flight suit and a little bit of armor protection.
Huh. That's cool.
You're in just an undersuit. So the way it works is, if you're in an undersuit, you're effectively at 0. You're naked, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the more armor you add, the more vulnerable you become to G-forces. So you can't pull as hard as you used to in heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you have an extra 120 pounds of weight pulling on you at 8 Gs. It's not going to end well.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you put on a flight suit, however, you gain G resistance.
Nice. That's a good update, because I typically get very close to blacking out when I fly.
So I can probably pull twice the Gs you can right now.
Damn. Okay.
So
okay.
This is one of the reasons I love the Arc L1, is the gun stores right here. Pick up some Scorch grenades, pick up whatever guns you want. Armor's literally around the corner as well.
Wait, do I have money? I only have 70,000. Is that enough?
Yeah, it should be fine for a little bit. Just don't get like 80 magazines.
That is true. I did get like 1,400 rounds of that LMG.
Yeah, shit's not gonna fly.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta be conscious of the money.
You will want to get some Scorch grenades though.
Okay.
Because they are good, and they are something I want to show you.
I think you're going to be happy
I bought
with that.
6 of them.
That should be fine.
I'm gonna get the P4AR rifle.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
And when you're done there, we'll come over here and get some armor.
Okay.
When the fuck did they bring... That's a goddamn eyesore. When did they add the fucking Clown College to the armor display? God damn. Oh, you can buy Codas here. Yes, 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 yes. I need me a Coda. I want my baby back.
Good purchase.
You play a ton of Mass Effect back in the day?
Nope.
Fuck. Because this helmet makes me look like one of the fucking Solarian STG ops. Well, it's like a fucking Solarian STG operative. On my way to render fucking 80% of your entire race's females infertile. Mass Effect lore is fucking insane. Seriously though, if you ever run out of shit to do on stream, go play through the Mass Effect, the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go do that for a bit. That's easily like 7 streams worth of content. At minimum. Like, actually no, that's 7 streams per like Mass Effect 3 alone. Unironically, 1's not going to last you more than like 5. 2's going to last you a bit longer, especially if you go through the DLC stuff. As much as people love Zaid's voice actor, who did sadly pass away, Zaid himself is kind of flat as fuck. Nobody really likes Zaid. Kasumi, though, is fucking peak. I love Kasumi. Ironically, I don't think anybody gave a shit about her voice actor, though. So, when you get armor, or when you want armor, come over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I need a backpack.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when I say the fucking Clown College came to town.
Wow! What
These two are not much better.
That's a choice. That's a choice.
And these two are as well.
I won't be wearing them, but I'd love that for other people.
Indeed.
Okay, armor. Let's see. Play Windrose instead. I don't know what Windrose is. Oh man.
Windrose is solid.
With the Steam sale, I bought like all the Final Fantasies, like 1 all the way through like
Go play those with Egg.
10, 10
Go get
to
it.
16.
Go grab Egg.
Yeah, Egg plays.
Like, yeah. Oh god, Egg is such a Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah, I've been playing.
And keep in mind, he is like racially Korean, so he can and will whoop your ass.
Damn.
I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I don't know if that's the type of game it is, but Egg is good at Final Fantasy. And I'm not being racist. He makes that joke himself.
Fair. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Chrono Trigger at night, just sitting on the sofa with the Steam Deck.
Can't get enough, huh?
What
I don't know a damn thing about Chrono Trigger other than it was released on the 3DS once.
Oh my god, it's so good. The story is so good. What? Okay, I'm looking at like armor and stuff. Like what? Do you have any recommendations? Like okay, heavy armor. I'm so slow running, and that was actually a big pain point for me. So I would like medium or light.
So the other kicker is that they've done some rebalancing to armor or AI or something because FPS hurts now. Like, we used to run through Hyperion like 2 people, fucking easy shit. Now that's easily a 3-man job, if even. Like, the dogs alone are so disgusting.
Okay, so heavy armor it is, and I'll just walk slow.
No, because heavy armor doesn't save you.
Okay, medium armor?
I would recommend, yes. Let me find a particular set.
The Dust Up collection looks pretty dope.
Dust Up is, in fact, medium, yeah. Yeah, you can grab Dust Up if you want. Let me see what else is here. Fuel Recon's light. Lynx is light. Mac Flex is light.
I'm gonna just do Dust Up. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Dust Up is solid. And then, of course, grab you a backpack for it.
Windrose is a good choice. Think co-op Black Flag. It's a pirate game. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the band.
Processing transaction, and it ain't doing anything.
Back out and re-enter.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Also, double check your balance.
Balance is fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use this other one. Maybe that terminal's What? What? Now the terminals don't give me anything? In it. Okay.
Ooh, that's a fun process.
Count, I'm gonna walk back in. We're gonna try this again.
That's neat.
It's
I like
not
that.
it's not giving me anything. It's bugged. God damn it.
Well, it might just be fucked, but as long as you got something.
I got the chest and that's it.
No,
Can
that's
she-
enough to get a backpack.
Can she help me out? Hello, ma'am.
No. Here. You're fucked.
It's not working for you either, right?
Do you see like no armor pieces?
No, it just loaded in. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you need something, use the terminal. That's what it's there for.
Shut the fuck up, chick. You're lucky I can't snap your neck here. You and your fucking hands clipping through the register, ass.
Okay, now I'm able to buy things.
She said, quote, if you need anything, just use the terminal. That's what it's there for. It's like, bitch.
She ain't doing her job. I really hope I didn't just buy 2 of those. Backpack.
Mr. Moby, all the info's right there.
That's a cool looking backpack. I mean, 54, 50. Yeah, I guess these are. That's a big backpack.
Yeeg backpack.
The 50K carrying capacity is fine, yeah?
Yeah. Just a bit, you know, it's tolerable. It's acceptable.
Okay. I say that just because I only like this backpack. I don't like the other looking ones. I just don't like the design of them.
All the info's right there.
Whatever, I'm doing it.
If you need something, use the terminal.
What the hell? That guy's in the corner.
Yeah.
It's a commodity shop. All right, where is the storage terminal? There we go. Storage access. Give me my shit. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Good.
Yep. I need
Grab those
to-
nades. We go to that here.
All right, I need to get a drink. I'm at 32%.
That can be arranged.
Yep.
Actually, that should be arranged back in the Galleria because that's where the fucking cruise is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of those. Probably buy some med pens also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get some med pens real quick.
Starship, do you mean the TSG stations or the... Yeah, the TSG stations. Yeah, I've seen those. He certainly fucking hasn't. He will when it comes time for us to run TSG, though.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Which we will not be doing for a quick minute.
Oh, I forgot to put these things in my backpack.
Okay, so I can hold at most 8 cruise locks in my pockets. Just for, you know, consideration.
So I should.
I don't even get to hold I don't even get a backpack on these flight suits.
Probably shouldn't bring 41 cruise lux, huh?
No.
Move some back to storage.
Even then, quite frankly, we're not going to be able to do too much this. Or I'm not going to be able to do too much with you, because all that really exists to do right now is a shit ton of cargo hauling.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I also can't stay up super late tonight because I'm
Well,
back at
because all the
work.
fun shit to do is currently bugged, so.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck in the light suit, and it is so nice. It's even faster than light armor.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Shut up.
You moved just in time. That's really funny.
So go ahead and take one of those plasmas, throw it out onto the,
Okay. That was G. Grenade.
So
right,
left click to overhand, right click to like underhand.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and it is on an impact fuse. Go ahead,
Oh,
step in it.
That's fucking cool. I thought I was gonna throw it a little bit further from me.
No, no. Like if you right click, it drops it at your feet.
Wow.
Like go ahead and like step in the next one so you can see how much this fucking hurts. Unlike regular frags, which like tickle you and knock you over.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's that'll. Oh shit, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yep.
That'll do it.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna run away in time and I was gonna be okay. I was like, oh, I see 38%. Let's run away. No, I was not quick enough.
That was not quick enough.
You know what? You fuck around, you find out. Today, I learned. Oh yeah, the M80. How do you fucking close these doors?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hop in the pilot seat, take her for a spin.
Oh.
You're gonna drop her off on one of the pads, though. They've changed the way ship storing works across different people's hangars. If you go to your hangar and I try to send it down, it goes to your inventory.
What the fuck is that thing to the left of us? That's another ship. Okay.
That's a broken ironclad. Just it's incorporeal. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Whee! That is fast in a straight line, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead and pull the gear up. You can also press P a few times to see what it looks like when you pull the outside guns in and out. Because you can see they were completely hidden away on the display floor model. They were not at all fucking here. Or they are like very violently dominating the entire silhouette of the ship once they come out. I'm sorry, I'm stretching for my fucking words here. I'm a little tired.
Ooh. Ooh. Sick. Damn. Yeah, those words tucked away.
Yeah. And you can't see them right now because I didn't bother to fucking rearm it before we called it out. Yeah, it's also got the 4 size 3s and like 16 size 1s, which is fucking peak. It's got some health to it, unlike the Meteor, which is the other ship in this go really fucking fast, hit really fucking hard category.
Mm-hmm.
Which the Meteor did get a weapons kit. It's not enough to make it competitive in the fucking slightest. The Meteor still sucks. I really wish it didn't, because the Meteor's cool.
Yeah, it's a little slow turning around. You're right about that.
Yeah. She is good, though. It's a little bit less maneuverable than the F8, But it
Huh.
does so much more damage, it's not even funny.
Oh, really? So this thing is really just like haul ass in a straight line, try to turn around.
So you can turn and you can like actually duke it out with some of the lighter fighters. Because
Okay.
if they've configured themselves wrong, they can't hit you. Like their armor isn't, or your armor's too much.
Hmm.
Now compared to like the F8 itself, which is like the gold standard for ships of this class, let me actually real quick spin up a compare M80 versus F8, and then kill that. The M80, of course, is faster in nav, in SCM, boosted, all that good shit. The M80 has better shields than the F8. The F8 has a shit ton more health. Oh, that's weird. The M80 has better energy deflect and has worse physical deflect, which is not normal. The M80 has a slightly better cross-section. It's got a better quantum capacity, but less hydrogen capacity. But it also has a better power plant. If you'll notice, you can actually completely power the M80 from off of its current power plant.
Huh.
Which is a rarity. It had some issues early on about overheating like a motherfucker, but some of the early patches have fixed that. You'll also notice when the weapons are deployed, it sprouts these little winglets that honestly make me think it looks like a very, like, inbred flanker family of thing, or flanker family of aircraft, especially that nose. But
I mean, this is a slick looking ship.
yeah, you can see why so many people are gunning for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, it's got the bed, it's got the cargo, which the cargo is really nice. Because not only can you fit like combat stuff in there, you can also use it to, you know, deliver some slight or light resupplies to a ship it's attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was initially planning on, hey, this thing might be a great complement fighter for the Polaris, until I realized that it is a hair too long to fit into the hangar bay without needing to finagle it a little bit. That nose is just a smidge too long.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back to you.
Yeah, I'm on pad 1, so you can drag it back here.
Okay.
While you have the space, throw the boost in a straight line, like max out energy on the boost. Throw it in a straight line, see how long you last.
Oh, okay.
With the new changes.
Make sure I'm not gonna go in towards any asteroids. All right, let's go down to the engine all the way up. Okay.
And then send her.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Wow.
And you're probably blacked out.
Oh. Oh, it stopped at. I'm still on SCM. Should I be?
You can try either. I know that you can definitely black out in SCM.
Okay.
You
I
can
almost
try that if you want.
almost did.
Huh.
Yeah, I almost do, but then I come back and it's fine. Although I guess I'm only. Huh?
Yeah. Probably reached the speed cap.
Yeah, only pulled 23 Gs. Yeah. Surprised it didn't black out.
Yeah, 23 Gs without a flight suit is gonna fucking do it to you.
Huh.
And you've probably been around the block long enough to know about, 9 Gs being extremely high for human pilots IRL.
Mm-hmm.
23 is like crush your spine type G. 23 is like not good for you number of Gs.
And you're on pad. I mean, I guess I see where you are, so that's fine.
So right now, early on, your best ways to be making money are definitely hauling contracts. Sadly, space bounties tend not to spawn their targets or like anything in the slightest. FPS I have not yet tested, but loot doesn't like to spawn, and AI are desyncy, but again, I haven't tested that one extremely well yet, so take that with a grain of salt.
Landing gear deployed.
So are you thinking about getting any of the ships from this DefenseCon, or
I don't know. I gotta.
do you not have that much disposable income?
I don't know. I mean, I wish I did. I mean, I don't know. Like $200 isn't like too bad, but I just want to make sure I'm not fucking crashing your ship.
Yeah, don't crush this golem. This has also been an issue. There have been a lot of people leaving their ships on pads.
Oh.
Especially Perseus and Polarises. Perseus are the big offender here because docking's fucked. Like, across all ships. Any ship that can dock is fucked. If you're not doing, like, funny refueling docking or ironclad docking, every other form of docking has been completely destroyed.
Damn. Hello, welcome. Welcome back to your ship.
Welcome. Yes. I'll go put her away.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta do some more research on these ships too to see like which one, if I were to get one, which one would it be?
Well, I mean, I'm here to sit here and talk with you about them.
True.
Because it's not like we got much of a game to play right now. And I don't got shit else to be right now. I've got to move out of my apartment eventually, but U-Haul's closed and I need boxes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're moving to a new apartment?
Well, out of this one, back with my parents.
Gotcha.
You know, college ended. They don't want to pay fucking rent.
Fucking rent's
Or
expensive.
technically, they don't want the VA to be paying my rent right now, but it's potato.
That shit's expensive.
Yeah. You have any questions about the ships?
At this moment, no. Like I said,
so let's put it this way: assuming money was no problem, which ones are you considering?
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know because I haven't really looked at all of them and have had enough time to like compare and understand what the ships are about and what they're for and whatnot.
Well, so of course you've seen the new ones. I showed you around all the new ones. Every other combat ship is going to be available. So if you can think of a ship and its primary function is combat, it will be available here.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Perseus, Polaris, even the Idris will be going up. That one's going to be hull limited. Javelin and all that's going to be going on too, sure, but let's ignore capitals for now. Shit like the Paladin and the Redeemer are solid entry level multi-crew stuff.
Okay.
Paladin's better at putting a shit ton of damage on one dude. The Redeemer's better at spreading around the hate, typically in an anti-fighter capacity. But it's got a pair of big fuck-off size 5 turrets, so yeah, it'll hurt. Or I think they're size 5. They might be size 5, might be size 4, I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, another question too then is also, like, our group, Forge, like, what ships do we need as a group when we're going out and doing these missions?
Honestly, the org has everything it needs. They have people with much more disposable income and or worse financial judgment. So they've got everything covered. If they need something, they've got it.
Okay,
so it's really
fair
what
enough.
You want. For example, the Tiburon, I don't know how that's going to fit doctrinally. It might be really good. I might be wrong. Because we haven't seen it in action yet. We've got people who like cheated it into like Arena Commander and fucked with it a little bit. But aside from that, we don't know a goddamn thing about it. We know its stats, but we don't know how it's going to play. It might be very good. It might not be. It's supposed to compete with the Perseus when it comes to its place in the fleet, but it's going to suck at punching around its weight class. It would be amazing at fucking with an Idris or a Polaris, but Tiburon v Percy, it's going to get its shit smoked.
Okay.
By a Percy. But of course, it's going to be able to, lay into an Idris or a Polaris better. Because it's got those remote ballistic cannons, and it's got the big fuck off spinal mount to eat armor, eat shield, and just sit there and pump damage nonstop. When it comes to the fighters, I wouldn't recommend the M80 as a starter fighter, honestly.
Yeah, like I really like the Gladius.
Yeah,
I think
the
that
Gladius is solid.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite ship that I got to fly in the last month. What about what about the Clipper? Stoner's asking about that.
The Clipper is honestly. Its big claim to fame is the T3 medbed and the Crafter, but the Crafter isn't in yet. It's useful, don't get me wrong. It's extremely convenient, except its form factor. Its form factor is whack. It's very tall. It lands with the wings up, but when it's not landed, the wings are very wide. It's got like 6 SEU of cargo, so it's great as a personal little runabout. Don't get me wrong. But I personally don't like it very much. I prefer my Aurora or my Zeus for that. Because it's trying to put its finger in every single pie. And as a result, it's got this weird set of capabilities nobody asked for. It's got a place, but you'd much rather it just pick something to be good at. Even then, I don't think Clipper's for sale here. It's not a combat ship.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely some homework for me. Look at these ships some more. Are you putting?
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
But so you're putting a ship away? I'm still here, next to your other ship.
Yeah, I put the M80 away.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to call out unless you want me to pull up the Starlight.
Oh,
so
wait,
I can pull up
what?
the Starlight, but you saw that.
Wait, this is your ship that the Golem?
Oh, not the Golem. No, that's somebody else's.
Oh, this whole time I thought you were coming back because we were going to take this thing out, and I didn't know why. Okay.
No, that's a Golem. That's a modern ship.
Oh, that's fucking hysterical.
I mean, here I can call out the Starlight, and if you want to, I can show you what it's like to get refueled.
Oh, my God, that was close. Jesus. Fuck out of here. Get inside. Yeah, let's do the Starlight and check that out, and then after that, I'll probably jump off, finish up dinner, and.
You're gonna want to pull out your Sulin and like fuck off in a direction, burn a shit ton of quantum, and come back.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Request delivery. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Vehicle selected. Stamp. Your vehicle has been.
Remember to
Please visit us again.
So now when you claim a ship like that, it doesn't come with missiles, so you're gonna want to rearm it if you care. And if you change that loadout, you're going to want to hit that ensure button. So say you change it to, say, have a shit ton of rattlers and you switch out the weapons for distortion cannons or something wacky. You got to save that. And if you claim the default loadout, it doesn't come with all the default shit. But if you claim the insured loadout, which has a bit more of a cost associated with it, it's quicker, but again, it costs. It'll come with that saved loadout. Is how that works now.
Gotcha. Okay. I do like this ship. This ship is pretty cool. If I can open the door. This is it. The other one was it? This is it, yeah. Why? Okay, why isn't this opening? Come on. Oh my god. See, that's not fixed.
Oh. Unironically, the Tiburon might make a great streamer boat.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is it has a ton of really, really low stakes stations that can act like they're doing a ton of work. Meanwhile, the pilot is the one who's doing like 80% of the fucking ship. I disagree with that philosophy of ship design because that's one of the things I really didn't like about the Idris. Was that the pilot holds all of the power on that ship and everybody else is just kind of along for the ride. But at least the Tiburon has the semblance of being balanced where you're going to get smoked by a Percy any day of the week. And you can still get size 9 out of the blue. So if there's a Tiburon that's actually being a problem, it is solvable.
Okay.
Systems activating. Systems on. Launch complete.
Yo, what's going on, Key Smasher? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I saw your comments. I haven't had a chance to reply back to them. It's been a crazy couple days, but I will this week because I saw that you, from what I did see, got some pretty good information.
Landing gear up.
You need me to go burn a bunch of quantum fuel?
Yeah.
I forgot how cool this thing is. I mean, this thing just looks sick. It's fucking sick.
Shields off.
Here's something that's 24 goth mommies away.
Quantum travel engaged.
It's so cool. So is the free fly thing like completely canceled?
No, it was delayed, but right now it's live. That's the reason I'm on Aurora Mark II.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you've probably burnt an amount of quantum fuel, so you can come on back.
Okay.
You don't have to burn the full way out, just an amount, so that way there's a token amount left in your fucking tank, so you can actually get refueled. So each of these tanks holds like 20 SCU at most. I have not completely filled them. The way it works is that each tank can hold either quantum or hydrogen. 20 SCU of each. Typically ships have a lot more hydrogen capacity than they have quantum capacity in terms of SCU, which is annoying because that means you burn through hydrogen very quickly instead of quantum, but it's whatever. And there's this little hut. You can come over and take a look at it once you come back, but you can set your price. I've set it to 0, but if you were refueling other players, you could automatically set that to a little bit over what you paid for the fuel, or you can set it to whatever. You can try to bilk them for a few $100,000 and hope they don't notice.
Oh, oh, fascinating. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You can have a commerce
Yeah. In
component.
reality, most people just refuel NPCs right now, which actually pays. Like, it pays a decent amount.
Whee.
Okay, so the way this works is you fly over to me, and then you're going to hit right alt N.
Right alt N. Okay.
That is the new ship-to-ship docking keybind. Or I have to press it, I guess. That's annoying. But there. You should be able to accept that.
Yep, I accepted.
It doesn't say you have.
Oh my god.
There we go. So now, it's got this little, it's got the docking HUD.
Yeah.
Go ahead and, they've changed the auto docking parameters, so it's now much more forgiving, and it'll grab you a lot quicker. So you just kind of have to roughly creep up behind me, and it's fine.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's one of the bugs. It just kind of cancels on its own sometimes.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put my gear down so I don't fucking run into you.
That works. So right now you're upside down in relation to me. So all you've got to do is get close enough, get aligned enough, and it'll snap you into place. You're gonna want to align with the boom, not the rear of my ship. See the boom? Where it's marked unknown at the bottom right?
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Here, let me help you out a little bit. I can unironically do a bit of the work for you. Just don't move. Here. And then.
Right alt, and I can scroll down to decrease my thrust speed.
Okay, it's fucked. Never mind.
Oh, it's bugged?
No, as in I can't align for you, because it's giving me a docking HUD, but it's not the correct docking HUD. So if I kind of just back this into you real quick.
And I just gotta be looking right at it?
No, you want to be looking more parallel with me. Hold N.
Hold N?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a docking cam, which is O.
It doesn't work.
Oh, that sucks.
I guess it is fucked right now.
Do I want to make all green dots?
Yeah, notice how it's immediately pointing you in a very violently incorrect direction.
Yeah.
That's because it's using a set of 0 numbers. It's using a default chord instead of the actual chords. Because the other kicker is if I burn away from you a little bit and start spinning, it doesn't change all that much. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
But either way, I'm at least able to do it,
Launch started.
I'm at least able to do it with NPCs, and NPCs actually pay. like a decent amount.
There you go. Fair. Yeah, we'll have to. Well, maybe we'll try that again. Look at different ship or something. I don't know.
We'll probably try it again after the hotfix goes live tomorrow.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
They'll try to fix a lot of it. I'm not sure how much of it will work, honestly, but I'll try.
There we go. Get myself a hanger.
Yeah, so some of the best ways for you to earn early money right now is Redwind and Link family hauling. There are some of those that pay a bajillion dollars, like several $100,000, to just deliver 6 SCU to Pyro. And then there's one of them that'll pay, or sorry, one of them pays you $400,000 to get to Pyro, another one pays $200,000 to come back from Pyro.
Jeez.
Landing gear down.
Yeah. It's solid.
I try to do the auto land thing and it's not doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why? Why?
Landing gear up.
Do I have to just be pointed up for like the auto land thing to work?
Landing gear down.
Okay. I think that is a yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's right, because the Sullen, you have to be looking up. That's where the cockpit is. It's not normal. Which is why this is a difficult beginner ship, everyone says. They're correct.
Yeah. Though, in exchange, it gives you a fair amount of habitation space. It gives you 6 SCU of cargo. External, so it's kind of easy to load, but they're also a maximum of 1. Honestly, I'd go take a look at the Nomad if you really want. That is another very solid starter ship. Flame has one, so you can ask them how they like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got external tractor beam. It's got like 64 SCU of cargo. It's got so it's got like this weird gravity levitation landing gear. Oh, and all of its buttons work. But the landing gear is so fucking like floaty. Like you could throw that bitch into the deck and still not contact. So if you're pissy about the Sulen and its landing or its button issues or any of that, go try the Nomad.
Yeah, fair enough. They still haven't fixed the door, so to be able to like open the fucking door to get out, you still have to do it from the goddamn cockpit.
That's hilarious.
Dude, that really...
That blows. It's
And the
funny,
elevator.
but it
Oh, and the elevator buttons, you gotta like click all around it. Oh my god.
yeah.
That...
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, interesting, okay.
So again, if you're imminently looking for something to replace the Sulen,
Welcome.
Nomad might be okay. I know the Nomad is actually above it, so you wouldn't have to say it is an upgrade option. I can show you how to do that if you so desire. Again, that does involve spending USD. So, of course, it's up to you and what you are willing to tolerate.
Yeah.
Nomad's 80. Let's see how much the Sulen is. Sulen is... StarCit tools would load faster. Damn, it's taking a lot longer than normal. Sulen is... The page is busted.
Yup.
It's just not telling me. I don't know what to tell you.
Nice key smasher.
Here, I'll check the
Hell yeah.
actual page.
Thanks for the tip about
Some of the
the
wiki.
landing gear icon. Yeah, the F prompt. I have never been able to find the F prompt for that door open close. You know what? Maybe it is in the middle of the floor.
No, everything's just not happy right now.
No. Yeah, fair enough. Well, thanks for showing me around some of the ships and whatnot. That was super educational. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on my own. And keep taking a look at some of the ships and compare and see if I want to get anything with real money. Gotta figure that out.
Put that. Yeah. Again, if you want to, I do recommend that Nomad. I've given you my 2 cents on most of the ships here. The Starlight is a nice little beginner industry ship, and it's also like $60 for very cheap money, or sorry, for very good early money,
Yeah.
and good fleet utility. Like, if you seriously can do nothing else for a fleet, a Starlight in the right place is fucking, minutes shaved off of otherwise very long, arduous quantum times.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because instead of needing to stop and waste time going to a station and, detouring and all of that, you can just, run out of gas on the way and, Tesco, 1-2, top me up here.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. I'll take a look.
All right.
Thanks. I'll catch you. Yeah, I'll catch you later this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some Taco Bell.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Mexican pizza for the win. That is if the line isn't atrocious, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you enjoy that. I'm gonna finish up my dinner.
All right, see ya.
Word. See ya. Oh man, that was cool checking out DefenseCon and seeing a bunch of those ships, and then having Astro educate us on a whole lot of things. I mean, we only looked at just a very small handful of ships today. Like, we could probably spend hours together looking at all of the ships and going into the details, which would be educational, and I need to do anyways. So maybe we'll do that together at some point, maybe this week. You let me know. That was cool. That was fun. Key Smasher, thanks again for all of your help as well. I'm gonna check out the comments. There are a good bit of them, and I'm going to read every single one of them because they all look super helpful. And as a new player, I need all the help that I can get. Thanks. I have not gone cave diving yet. A lot of the gameplay that you see in my live streams is when I'm actually playing the game. I play a bunch of other games as well, kind of off stream. Sometimes I stream Arma. Sometimes at night I don't stream and I play things on my Steam Deck because I like to do that sitting on the sofa and not in my computer chair where I'm here 16 hours a day. Yeah. But this is great. This is a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the content of this stream or previous streams, go ahead and give a like and a subscribe. Really helps me grow the channel and helps kind of get other players to learn about StarCitizen, since YouTube will recommend videos out and whatnot. Thanks for all of that. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next week or later this week. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully later this week, because I got a lot of ships to look at. Oh man, I got a lot to learn, especially with this wipe, and we need to grind contracts to get money. So yeah, you'll probably see me later this week. Awesome. Thanks y'all. Appreciate it. Have a good night.